The sun has been growing larger, brighter, closer. At first, no one noticed, but now it's impossible to ignore. The sky is burning, even at night. Temperatures on Earth are rising every single hour. Oceans are evaporating faster than they can be measured. And then, scientists detect something terrifying. Earth is no longer stable in its orbit. We are slowly being pulled toward the sun. This is what if, and here's what would happen. Earth has orbited the sun for 4.5 billion years. Perfect balance, perfect distance. But now, that balance is gone. And once gravity starts winning, there is no stopping it. At first, the change feels small. Days become slightly hotter. Ice caps begin melting at speeds never seen before. Storms grow stronger, more violent, more unpredictable. But the real horror starts when Earth crosses a critical point. The point where the sun's gravitational pull becomes stronger than Earth's orbital stability. Now, we are falling. Not flying, not orbiting. Falling straight into the sun. At this stage, Earth is still millions of kilometers away, but the sun is already massive in the sky. Daylight becomes unbearable. Night barely exists anymore. And then, the heat wave begins. Entire continents start heating up like metal in a furnace. Cities reach temperatures where concrete begins to crack. Steel structures weaken and collapse. The atmosphere becomes unstable. Wind speeds turn into planetary-scale storms. And then, it gets worse. The sun's radiation intensifies. Every second closer means exponential heat increase. Oceans begin to boil from the surface down. Massive clouds of steam cover the planet. From space, Earth looks like a glowing, fragile ember being dragged into a furnace. And we are still falling. Now Earth crosses the inner limit where escape is physically impossible. There is no orbit left, no stability, just descent. The crust begins to melt in places. Volcanoes erupt worldwide at once. Magma starts pushing through weakened tectonic plates. The entire planet becomes geologically unstable. And then, the final approach begins. The sun fills the entire sky. No blue, no clouds, just overwhelming light. Everything is burning. The atmosphere is breaking apart molecule by molecule. And finally, Earth reaches the sun's outer layer. There is no impact like a collision, no explosion like a bomb, just instant absorption. The oceans vanish in seconds. The surface disintegrates into plasma. Rock, metal, cities, mountains, all turned into atoms. And Earth is gone. Completely consumed. But here's the most terrifying part. The sun doesn't change at all. It doesn't react. It doesn't notice. Because Earth is just one of billions of objects it will eventually consume. And somewhere in the silence of space, our entire world becomes part of a star that has existed long before us and will outlive everything we ever built.